What's going on, everyone? DSP here, and mixing it a little bit up today. Rather than just pure gameplay, I have something special I wanted to do. Now, as you know, if you've been following along since at least last fall, I actually opened up a P.O. box at my local post office so that there would be a way for fans to send me things. A lot of fans had always said, Phil, we want to send you maybe a Christmas card, or we want to send you a birthday card, or we want to do something like that. And I didn't want to give out my personal address, and on the same page of that, my mailbox here at the condo is very, very small. It cannot hold packages or anything like that, so I figured it would be a good opportunity for me to get a P.O. box for that kind of fan interaction. And over the past few months, since I opened the P.O. box, I have gotten different things in the mail. And I have a section on my forum on my website, thekingofhate.com. There's a forum there called DSP's P.O. Box that has the address. And what I'd like you to do is, if you want to send me something that's not like a card, a card, a letter, you can send me that kind of stuff whenever you want, not a big deal. But if you actually want to send me something else, like a package, or there's something you're going to send me, just run it by me first over on thekingofhate.com in that forum. And I do check that every couple of weeks, and I say, if I think it's a good idea or not. The thing is, I don't want people just sending me anything willy-nilly, and then I end up with 100,000 games and packages and things like that. I do know of some people who do stuff like this on the internet, and they ended up getting so much stuff they had to actually stop sending me stuff. But it's been very good. Everyone's been using the forums for the most part to run stuff by me before they send anything. So what I want to do here, I want to take this opportunity to do a special DSP's mailbag to show everyone the kind of stuff I've gotten over the past couple of months. And I guess we could consider this the birthday edition, because this week was my birthday, and there were actually some things in particular here that I got for my birthday. So let's check them out. Alright, a lot of stuff to start with here. First of all, this is a small letter that I got from a fan, and this was dated March 22nd, and he said, "Hey Phil, I hope all's well, and that things are going smoothly. I have been a fan of yours since the Batman Arkham Asylum playthrough, and I know you've expressed interest in playing Saw the game. I would love to see you do a playthrough of it, so I'm enclosing the game for a dead week. I hope you enjoy it, and I can't wait to see the playthrough. Enjoy, Brian Witt." Well, thank you, Brian. I do kind of wish you ran this by me on the forum first. There actually were a bunch of people who have offered to send me this game. I think people are just dying to see me play it, not because the game is good, but because it's bad, and they want to see what my commentary is. Now, if you watched my OnLive videos, which was basically, I did 2 sets of videos with the OnLive console, which is basically cloud gaming. It streams games to your TV. I actually tried out this game for about 10-15 minutes, and then it crashed on me. So I think people liked it. So you know what? When there is some downtime, maybe this is a possibility for Halloween or something like that, I am going to play this game. So this will be coming in a future playthrough. So thanks a lot, Brian, for that. So that's the first thing. Up next, now this was really cool. Basically a tub of stuff, okay? And this is from a fan, I forget his gamer tag, hold on a second. Well, his YouTube tag. Here we go. Ensor42. Ensor lives in the UK, and he actually had asked me, I don't know, about three weeks ago, I want to say, maybe a month ago, if he could send me a package of stuff for my birthday. And I said, well, sure, what kind of stuff? And he ran it by me, and I said, okay, that sounds good. Go ahead. And he mailed it, and then all of a sudden, like, he checked with me this week. He said, Phil, did you get it yet? And I checked my P.O. box, and I didn't get it yet. And I was like, wow, I feel bad. I wonder what happened, if it was lost in transit or whatever. Well, come to find out, I go check my P.O. box today, and here it is, and the tub is cracked on the side that he sent this stuff in. I can almost guarantee that somehow this got lost in transit somewhere in the U.S. and finally just got to my local post office. But anyway, just to show you the stuff that he sent me, first of all, a cool birthday card. We won't go through that, but some really cool stuff here. I mean, he gave me a cool gaming t-shirt with, it looks like that's a combination of, it's probably, yeah, that's Space Invaders, with some other graphical things on there, but it's a t-shirt of like Space Invaders. That's pretty cool. Some really neat stuff, because he lives in the UK. He sent me some British things. So first of all, a box of what tea looks like in Britain. I do love tea, by the way, so this is like right up my alley. And this is a box of Twinings English breakfast tea. Now, Twinings does have tea in the United States as well, but the first thing I noticed, I wanted to open it and see if there was a difference. the way that they do it in the UK, first of all, 50 bags in one box. You won't find 50 tea bags in one box in the US. They don't put that many in one box unless you buy like the giant economy size of 100 bags. But take a look at the tea bags and compare this to a US tea bag. In the United States, the way that they do this is the tea bag always has a string with like something to pull the tea bag out of your glass or your mug or your teacup with. Here it's just basically a very flat tea bag that you're supposed to put into your cup when you're brewing it, and then you use a spoon traditionally to take it out and drain it and throw it away. So how funny is that in England, you know, they're still using the traditional tea bags, but in the United States we're so goddamn lazy, we need strings to pull our fucking tea bags out of our cups. Pretty funny. But that was pretty cool. And then a couple other neat things here. We got a pen with the British flag on it right there. That's pretty cool. We've got a coin set of British coins. It says these were adopted into their coinage system on February 1971. And it's kind of cool because on one side you've got different symbols on the coins, like you would get in the United States. You get different symbols on the coins. But on the other side, every coin, except for this one, has Queen Elizabeth's likeness imbued on it, or I guess what she looked like when she was a young woman, because right now she's pretty old. But here she looks very young on these coins, and then this coin here actually has the crown, the British crown, on it. So these are pretty cool. It actually looks like they are, because they are so old, from 1971, that they're starting to actually tarnish a little bit. But that is pretty neat. There's an example of the currency that was used for a long time in Britain. And that's really neat. And then, there's actually even more, if you can believe it. This guy is amazing. He sent me so much stuff. Right, that closed there. He actually sent me an electric salt and pepper mill with peppercorns to basically, you know, grind up. And the funny thing is, it's electric, so it runs on batteries. It says, requires 4 AA batteries. Batteries are included. No way. You can't buy anything in the United States where batteries are included. They always make you go buy the batteries yourself. So that's crazy to me that there's actually a product where batteries are included. Wow. So thanks a lot, Enzor. I mean, this is amazing. You gave me so much stuff here for my birthday. And, I mean, this I'll be using, you know, whenever I'm cooking or I'm making stuff where I need pepper. The tea I'm going to probably start drinking today, to be completely honest. I'll probably, when I'm done with this video, I'll probably brew up a cup. So this is really cool. And that t-shirt, I'll definitely, you know, wear that t-shirt around. That's really nice of you. So thanks a lot. I appreciate that. That you took the time to pick out some cool, unique things from Britain to send me. And yeah, so thanks. So that's from Ensor. That was for my birthday. Now there's also some other stuff here that I want to show you. And one of them is something that it's a long time coming, because this particular person is a YouTube user. Now actually I haven't checked out her YouTube account in quite a long time. I'm not even sure if it's still open or not. I'm hoping it is. I know she was having some trouble. If you remember, way back when in the fall, before I had a P.O. box, there was a person who wanted to send me a piece of artwork on YouTube. And this person, which is pretty funny, it does unique art. And the reason that it's unique is because she uses her body parts to make it. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably do by now if you were paying attention back then. She actually made a couple of videos basically saying, I want to send something to Dark Side Phil. Can someone tell me how to do it or get me in contact with him? So her name is Marcy. And, whoop. Hold on a second, because I don't want stuff to fall out of this. Check this out. How cool is that? A completely unique painting. It even said, you know, it's written on the back. It says, to DSP, the King of Hate, Game On. Number 132. This is called Heavy Metal. It was created on October 23rd, 2010. And the reason it's unique, if you haven't figured it out yet, is because she paints with her breasts. This is actually made with her breasts, yes. So it is extremely unique. And I think it's really cool. It's got some metallic paint in it, which is really neat. And basically I need to find somewhere to hang this in my condo. There's plenty of places, but I haven't found the perfect spot yet. So I'm looking to see where I can hang this. It's a really cool thing. And she was going to try to send it to me in the fall, but I didn't have a P.O. box until mid-December. And what happened was with the holidays, everyone's post office was insanely busy. and she actually sent me a message and said, Phil, just so you know, when the post office dies down, then I'll send it. And I didn't hear from her for a long time, and then all of a sudden it showed up in my P.O. box sometime in March. I think she actually might have sent it in February, but I didn't check my P.O. box for a couple of weeks, and then I finally got it in March. So that is really cool. So thanks a lot, Marcy. I appreciate that. I'm trying to see if in what she wrote me here, she wrote, Phil, thank you for all the hours of entertainment that you bring. And she doesn't have her YouTube channel on here anymore, but she does have a website. I want to give her a plug, obviously. She sent me a really cool piece of artwork. Her website is www.etsy.com/shop/justmarcy, and her Twitter is @boobypainter. Yeah, her channel was Booby Painter on YouTube, but I noticed that one of her videos got taken down, probably because people are, oh, it's controversial, she's painting with her boobs, oh my god. You want to know when boobs became so taboo? When people started making people covering them up, you know? They weren't a sexual object until they had to be covered. So, it's just another body part. It's really dumb that I think that people are so fucking up in arms about this kind of stuff. But anyway, really neat. Thank you, Marcy. I'm going to try to find somewhere to, like I said, hang it here. I have some art hung up in my condo here, but nothing like this, nothing like a real painting, so I'll take a little bit of time to try to figure that out. And then, one more thing to show you guys that I got in my P.O. box. So, you know, all you people who think I'm getting an overwhelming amount of stuff, no, I'm not. A lot of people wanted to send me stuff, and I kind of shot them down on my forums because it was like, can I send you this game, that game? I was like, whoa, I have enough games to play. You know, there's all these new games coming out. There's fan appreciation stuff I like to do in the downtime. Don't send me a flood of games that will end up sitting around. One of the things that actually ended up happening, for those who don't know, the Angry Video Game Nerd, when he started doing his videos, he basically said, yeah, I'll accept donations, and people gave him, like, ridiculous amounts of games. He ended up with, like, 10 to 20 copies of the same game. It was funny. So, you know, that's what I don't want to have. Especially, you know, I could see if it was a vintage game, it might have some value. But some of the, like, imagine if I got 10 copies of Saw. What the fuck would I do with them? You know what I mean? So, please, if you want to send me something, please run it by me on the kingofhate.com forum. So anyway, last but not least, for my birthday, Gamer Nicole, who is a frequenter of the forums and the website, sent me a birthday card, and she sent me a couple unique things here, which are really neat. First of all, she showed pictures of these stuff on the website, so if you haven't seen it yet, you could probably find it over there, but I don't remember where this was put up, but she made me a cool little plushie. Look at this, a little guy with, you know, a crown and a robe, and, you know, it's really cool. You know, I'm sure she makes these, you know, as a hobby, and she figured she'd make one that's kind of like of me, so that's really, really sweet. And then also, custom artwork, and she did scan this, by the way. It is up on the website somewhere in the art section, but just to show you guys what she actually hand drew, which is really cool. She got a couple fan pictures of, like, here's a picture of me with Simba, and it looks, I don't know if it's a character from something, I don't know, but Simba and some character there. And then the realistic photo, she tried to actually draw a picture of me and my face, which is embarrassing because I look like a pumpkin head in real life, I know, so this is actually pretty realistic compared to what I look like. But and then I guess this one is me in like a Space Marine attire. I think she had called it like DSP versus StarCraft 2 or something like that. So it's me in like some kind of cool outfit there. Now, I actually do get fan art all the time. It's just not physical art like this. I get it sent through like the computer. Someone just yesterday sent me a cool drawing that he had done, and I really liked it. But you know, that kind of stuff, I don't print it out or anything like that. But I get fan art. But this is really cool that you get handwritten fan art like this. Some of these, I mean, this is really good. You know, something I might consider framing at some point and putting it up, or at least, you know, keeping it. It's very special. So thanks a lot to Gamer Nicole for that. So yeah, thank you. Anyone, if you're interested in doing this kind of stuff, obviously I'm very grateful. That's why I'm making this video, to show everyone how cool this stuff is that I've gotten. And if you want to do something like this, you can go right ahead, but be sure, again, to run it by me before you send anything. Post up on the kingofhate.com, the forum section, DSP's P.O. Box, so I can make sure that it's something that, you know, I want, or something that, you know, it's not, I don't already have, or it's not something too big or whatever. You know, some people were like, can I send you money? I was like, no, don't send me physical money. That's, you know, that's kind of ridiculous and superfluous, you know what I mean? Like, if you had a cool give something unique like the paintings or a drawing or stuff from Britain, that's one thing, but don't just send me physical money. The one exception would be like the guy who sent me like the pound note or whatever just to show me, or the euro, you know, to show me what it looks like. That's different. Obviously, if it's a euro, I'm not going to spend it anyway. That's a cool collector's item. But don't send me like, you know, money, you know, or large gift cards or anything like that. You run it by me first on the forum. So, all right, so that is it. Really, you know, not too long of a video, but I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank everyone and show everyone, you know, what kind of cool stuff I've gotten, and we'll go from there. And yeah, thanks a lot to everyone. So I'm DSP, and I'll see you guys later. Maybe in another couple of months we'll do another one of these if I get some more cool stuff in my mailbag. Thanks.